here back to another DC Universe Signature Collection review. Today we have Atrocitus, the June monthly figure for Club Infinite Earths. This is your standard white mailer. It's the exact same as the one that was with the Flash, except it now says Atrocitus. Let's get this out of the way. I'll say this now, he did ship with, for subscribers of the club, he did ship with club exclusive Metron, which I previously reviewed just a little bit ago. And here's Atrocitus. He's, of course, the Red Lantern leader. He looks really nice, from what I can tell. He does come with an accessory, which, starting now, these figures start coming with accessories, and it's really, really nice. You see, it doesn't have the shiny logo like Metron did. But you got Atrocitus. It's in the standard box, with the new artwork on the side for Atrocitus, and on the back, you have Atrocitus. Long ago, the Manhunters were secretly programmed by Krona to destroy all life in Sector 666. All but 5 beings were massacred, and they became known as the 5 Inversions. With Atrocitus as their leader, they sought revenge against the Guardians of the Universe, creators of the Manhunters. Atrocitus had already gained immense power through the darkest of magic, but it wasn't until he awakened the Red Lantern of Rage that he became a mighty beast and leader of the Red Lantern Corps, a commanding army fueled with rage and capable of mass destruction. So really, really nice artwork again. I would like to know who did that, because that deserves some credit. So without further ado, let's take a look at Atrocitus. Alright, so here is Atrocitus himself. This was a fan-demanded character for sure. He's one of the first 3 figures shown for the subscription when the sign-ups went up. And a lot of people did sign up to get Atrocitus, but a lot of people were like, hey, I can just get it on Matty Day. And yes, he was available for sale on Matty Collector, but is now sold out. But overall, this is a really nice looking figure. He's got a new head sculpt and new hand sculpt and these little side pieces. But everything else is reused, which is unfortunate, but not much you can get around. There's better things coming in the subscription, I should say. So you can see the head sculpt is very ragey, very, very nice looking. I do like this head sculpt. The shoulder pads / head covers, it plugs into that standard cape plug that's there. It's nice, glossy, shiny red, and it looks really, really good. The logo's painted. All the paint is nice and clean, which I really like. You can see the belt piece here, reused from the Nightlight and Skellix figure. They got a whole new forearm. You can see you got the Red Lantern ring there, if you can even focus on that. Okay. Fixing things, adjusting with the camera, not working, but you can see he's got a ring. You can also see that his hands look appropriate, like they should. So at least they did give him that. It would have sucked if this was just painted over. But you can see, black thumbnail and all that. And the boots are painted on. They're not molded on, even though they were on Skellix / Nightlight. It's frustrating sometimes when they have a part they could reuse, but they don't. He does use the standard DC Universe body, that is the overly muscular one used for Superman, Batman, Captain Marvel, etc. And he does have articulation. We'll talk about the head in a second. He's got outward shoulder movement, restricted shoulders, bicep, elbows, wrists. Ab crunch works really well. He's got waist joint that clicks into place. It's kind of weird. But yeah, ab crunch does continue the pattern, which is nice. Outward leg movement, forward and back leg movement, thigh swivel, knee bend, and an ankle joint. The head does have an articulation. It does rotate left and right, but causing that, so you can kind of have several movements, but not much. It does look up though, which is really, really nice, all things considering. But yeah, he looks really, really nice. You can pose him in ragey, I'm going to punch you with a construct I don't have, because they don't bother to make constructs anymore. Seriously, like, Wave 11, they had 4 constructs in that wave. And there was 2 with John Stewart and 2 with Cat Matui. They repaint Metalman parts as constructs, and we never got any more. Maybe we'll get some down the line, hopefully. But yeah, overall he looks really nice. Now, he is the first monthly figure to come with an accessory, that being a Red Lantern. Appropriately enough, we have not gotten a Red Lantern before since Nightlight / Skellix had that whole head-changing thing. There was no budget for a lantern. And the Red Lantern mural we were supposed to get in Wave 17 was canceled in favor of the black and white Hal Jordans. But you can see, it's really nice. It's got the Red Lantern logo above here. The handle does move, and it's nice and tight, unlike not loose like the DC Direct version. It's in that same shiny red paint that's on his shoulder pads, and it looks really nice. The unfortunate thing is he has no hand to hold it, so you're reduced to doing the DC Direct thing of, here's my lantern around my wrist. And him falling over because he got the balance of a dead cat. So, yeah. But, overall, I kind of wish the lantern he was able to hold the lantern, but overall, it's not a bad figure at all. Is it better than the DC Direct one? It's definitely more articulated. And with the prices the DC Direct one's going for on eBay now, you can probably find this guy cheaper. We'll put him next to Hal Jordan. You can see they did their best trying to make him a little taller. It's like very, very little, mostly because of the head sculpt. But they did try. They did try their best to make him a bit taller. And there goes again. See, the thing is, because of these shoulder pads and his head sculpt and his chest part, he falls over. He's very top heavy. But yeah, so there's not much else to say. He's really cool, and I would recommend him if you can find him for a good price. He did originally go for $15 on Matty Collector. He is now sold out, of course. But places like the Bad Toy Store and others can probably help you to find it. It's just how much do you want Atrocitus is how much you're going to pay. But, as we have been doing with these signature collection figures so far, let's do a group shot. And now we have the tiny Red Lantern core. Yeah, if I had an extra Nightlick/Skalax, there would be another member, but there's still only 4 of them. And if you only buy 1 of each figure, you only have 3. We need more Red Lanterns. Yeah, that's just going to end it on this awkward group shot of the tiny Red Lantern core. I don't think their rage is against the Guardians of the Universe anymore. I think it's against Mattel for not making enough Red Lanterns. So anyways, be sure to check out WritersRangersRambles.com for geek news and more in the craziest way possible. Until next time, saying goodbye.